Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Austin Petersen, a presidential candidate for the Libertarian Party. Thank you very much for tuning in these live streams today. I'm always very excited when I get the opportunity to speak to my audience. I have been calling people every day, all day for weeks, and I've spoken to thousands of libertarians and normal people across the United States for the last several months as I've campaigned for liberty. I've had lots of exciting things happen to this campaign, and it seems that we just keep building momentum more and more as every single day goes. There truly are a lot of people who are interested in the message of liberty, as I'm finding out. I never could have believed that when I started my campaign at the end of last year that I would actually be a credible contender, simply because I had never run a campaign before, but I thought that maybe there was a chance that people might like to hear a message from a person like me, who's a normal, average American, just a regular farm boy from Missouri. And wow, my wildest dreams seem to be coming true, as it looks as if I am in the contention for the nomination, not just one of the many, many people seeking it, but I have been invited to debate alongside John McAfee, excuse me buddy, sorry about that, and Gary Johnson. Now, everyone knows that there was a big hullabaloo last week because originally there had been scheduled to potentially be a debate at the Students for Liberty conference, which would have been in front of thousands of young American libertarian leading students, and it would have been broadcast in front of that audience, and would have been a great opportunity for us to debate in front of those students, and hopefully we could have brought them into our party. Unfortunately, that wasn't to come. That didn't happen. And while I thought it was a great opportunity for us to get our ideas out to that audience, that opportunity was turned down ultimately by one of my competitors for the race. But thankfully, because of the work of John Stossel and John McAfee and our campaign, we have been able to make something work with one of our competitors' campaigns. I'm very thankful for that because, of course, the McAfee campaign has been very responsive in working with us to help us spread the message of the Libertarian Party. Of course, anyone who's going to win the nomination, whoever they were, should be doing their best to spread the message of liberty as best as they can. And it looks as if John Stossel is going to give us that chance. So I'm very excited to announce that I will accept the challenge to debate on John Stossel's show on Fox Business. And that debate is scheduled to occur around March 29th, but I'm not 100% sure of the air date yet. My campaign has been working very hard to make sure that we don't have any conflicts with any of the other events going on with the state LP conventions, and I'm very excited to have this opportunity because this just goes to show that if you believe in yourself, even if you're just a poor farm boy from Missouri, you could potentially be a front runner for the nomination for President of the United States. And that's part of the message that I really want to send to you and to the libertarian movement specifically, that you can accomplish great things in society today. America is a land of opportunity. And this debate opportunity for myself to compete against a former governor and a software titan, I mean, who am I to come up and contend against these guys and to potentially take them out, and to be your representative of the Libertarian Party to the people of the United States? I'm very proud to represent you, and I'm very grateful for your generosity in supporting my campaign so far. Can you believe it? We had an original goal of raising just $5,000 a month when we first started, and we were meeting those goals. So this month we set it for $6,000, and can you believe it? We've blown past our goal. We've almost raised $10,000 this month, and that's a lot for a guy like me. It may not be a lot for the big guys, but you know what? I'm the type of guy who I can take just a little bit of resources and I can spin that wool into gold. And that's what we really need, actually. That's why I'm running, because libertarians don't get all of the access and the millions and billions of dollars from the special interest groups. So you want someone like me to be your presidential candidate, because I will take a small amount of money that the LP candidate will eventually receive, and I will be able to turn that into a tremendous campaign. I like to make the joke, my friend, I can't name him because he's a Bush guy, but I'm going to be running an Obama campaign on a Lincoln Chafee budget. And that's what we have to do. And you know, people ask me all the time, Austin, what do you hope to accomplish with this? You know what I hope to accomplish? I'm going to set a good example for libertarians. And I'm going to show you that you don't need necessarily to have millions of dollars to run credible libertarian campaigns. I'm running for president of the United States, and we've only raised $10,000 this month. But doesn't it look like I might have raised more? That's because of the power of social media and because of the power of the internet. And that reminds me, I actually am offering my strategic skills, my tactical skills, to candidates across the United States, and I will be offering my consulting skills to anyone who's running for office as a member of the Libertarian Party. So if you're running for office as a member of the Libertarian Party and you're looking to get up to date on social media, please reach out to the Austin Petersen campaign. You can email myself, austin@petersen2016.com. I've already announced my endorsement of the Senate candidate, U.S. Senate candidate in Colorado. Her name's Lily Tang Williams, and we actually had her on our show last week, so don't forget to check the videos page to see my previous live stream with her. Also, I have another exciting announcement for you. I'm going to be having John McAfee on my show tomorrow night. So we're going to be discussing cybersecurity issues. As you know, many of you know, I had previously been hacked, but we are totally safe and in the clear now. Google checked us out. So do me a favor, guys. Donate. We are going to be hitting the road in 2 days. I'm pretty excited. It's my birthday. I'm turning 35 years old. What a thing to do at 35 years old, right? But I really could use some more donations to help us out. We had to spend almost $1,000 on brochures, and I don't have one right now to show you. Man, that's what happens when you're live. You can't just cut it. But I'll show it to you guys. Actually, if you go to my website, if you go to ap4lp.com and you go to shop, you can see that we are now selling our flyers that we're going to be distributing. We've got some beautiful flyers introducing me to the American people and talking a little bit about what I am going to be running on, my platform of what I'm running on. And of course, I'm going to be calling everyone that I can, trying to connect with voters. Do me a favor, guys. If you want me to give you a call on the phone, just go to the messages here. Send me a message on this Facebook page. Send me your phone number and your email address, and I will contact you personally, answer any questions that you might have about my candidacy, and we'll talk about the future of liberty. I know some people have questions about what are the differences between myself and Governor Gary Johnson, and I'll do a different video that will just focus on those differences right now. But because you guys are here, and I know you like to talk about these issues, and it hasn't been quite 10 minutes yet. I keep them under 10 minutes. I'll go ahead and give you the difference between those differences between myself and Gary Johnson from a policy perspective. And if you think those are good enough differences to support me, I hope you'll send me some cash. Of course, that will make it a great birthday before I get on the road to spread liberty across the country. But the big differences between myself and Governor Johnson are that Gary Johnson is pro-choice and I'm pro-life. And I don't come to a pro-life perspective from a religious view. I come to a pro-life perspective from a secular view because I believe that human life should be protected. And we can discuss that and what that means in a more detailed, thorough live stream. Boy, it is really tough to concentrate when you guys are shouting funny stuff at me down there at the bottom. Y'all are hilarious. But another substantive difference between myself and Governor Johnson is the fair tax. Governor Johnson favors a national sales tax, and I am not in favor of a national sales tax because I don't want computers to cost $10,000. I would like for us to have a flat tax. Let's take the tax that we have right now and just cut it in half. I don't like the idea of adding a sales tax in because I have a feeling that they're going to take old Gary Johnson and they're going to say, oh, the Congress will say, oh, hey, Gary, yeah, let's get your sales tax passed right now, and then next year, and we'll phase the income tax down, but we won't totally eliminate it. And then all of a sudden, 2 years after that, Congress is like, boom, sorry, Gary. We're just going to go ahead and up the income tax and the flat tax. So I don't like this idea of a fair tax. I don't like it at all. I do not want your green eggs and ham, Governor Johnson. No, I would like to have a flat tax, and those are the big differences in terms of policy there, as well as the fact that Governor Johnson seems to think that the government needs to be stepping into the market and mandating the labeling of GMOs, which, however you come down on the GMO issue, a true libertarian does not believe in government intervention into the marketplace. So those are three of the main substantive differences between myself and Governor Johnson. So what do you think? Do you like my ideas? Do me a favor, go to ap4lp.com. Go to ap4lp.com. That's the number 4. Go to ap4lp.com and send me a message here. And you can also click on the live subscribe here at the top, and you can get an alert whenever I go live. Thank you so much for supporting my campaign. The only reason I'm able to do this is because of you guys. And shout out to Sandro, of course, for helping me with my live streams. If it wasn't for these live streams, then I wouldn't be able to do this. And it's not austinpetersen.com. My last name is spelled S-E-N. But if you just go to austinforpresident.com, you'll be able to find my website. Or just go to ap4lp.com. ap4lp.com. Help us to take over the government and leave everyone alone. Thanks so much, guys, and I'll see you in Florida.